I wish more things used mint. Or ginger. I like ginger. Oh my god. I always have ginger in the pantry too. Gonna do away with the music. We're gonna switch over. Be true gamers. True gamers I can be at least. Use garlic for everything? Same. Do y'all put eggs in your fried rice? I do. Only like one though. I'm not a big egg person. Like I like eggs, but it's not like the primary part of whatever I do. Garlic is the best. I can't not put garlic in. I also have a bad tendency of putting like triple the garlic that's required. Jesus, this is loud. Are you okay, game? Gotta calm the heck down. Okay, I'm gonna put the game to 60. We'll see how it goes. If there's a vampire apocalypse, it'd be 1000%. That's a lot of security right there. I've got MV actually. Okay, so for anybody who has not been here for the epic adventures of Blanc, we have finished the Wind Temple, and that's as far as I got, because I'm slow as molasses. So we're on our way to go visit Sidon, because he's our husbando even. It's fine. It's a work in progress, though, because I started heading towards, what I presume is his domain, and then I got stuck. Mostly because I was lost, not so much that I was actually stuck.
Yeah.
Did you take Gerald to the vet yet? No. The earliest I could get him into the vet that's near my house is the 7th. So, still waiting. Still waiting. I just started towards Eldon after the Rito. Ah, okay. Well, this guy's gonna tell us all about it, I guess. The region's famed for its enormous volcano, Death Mountain. The mountain can guide you north, straight to Eldon. The lava once made it unbearably hot. I hear it's more comfortable these days. The caves are still scorching, mind. Take care to prepare elixirs if you ever need to enter. Tell Gerald I love him. I gotta get him to come back. He's been weird today. I don't know, he's like super skittish. Like, it's been like days now where he's just like uncomfortably okay with being in my space, and then today I like move and he's like, oh my god, get me out of this room.
Ah.
Oh, he's actually selling stuff. That's exciting. He has a bass. I could catch a bass. Oh wait, no, I need a Stamma bass, not a Hyrule bass. Unfortunate.
Oh.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna get on our new trusty steed that we... Oh my god, I can't say words today. Am I okay? I should get that checked out. So I picked up this horse, which ended up actually being surprisingly good as a horse. So, bonus! So we're heading to the Zora domain. How we get there, I do not know, but I'm sure it'll be fine. What could go wrong? Especially when there's fun and exciting things like rocks dropping from the sky. Was it this one that dropped? Okay, we made it. This is fine. Mildly surprised, but... Is there anything else around here? No, this is it. Okay. Well, I guess we'll drop back down to our horse. Perhaps do the shrine so we have a spot to go back to. That might be good too. Posted to pick my fried rice in the Munchies channel. Oh, hell yeah. I want to run over. It's so far. I don't even remember what we named this horse. What did I name you? I think I named him something stupid.
Ho ho.
Like, genuinely do not remember. I feel like it was a play on words, but it wasn't. Like, it wasn't a witty play on words if it was. Never remember the name of the horse, but I always end up calling it a pony. Classic. I mean, that's okay though. I'm pretty sure, with the exception, I named my first horse Pico. That one I know for sure. And then after that, the only horse I remember naming was, I had to think on this now. The only horse, oh, that's not it. The only horse that I remember naming in any capacity was Sliver. Oh, thanks for the lurk, Mushy. Appreciate it. Have fun with your tiny lock preparation. Can I just, like, get up here and then... This is fine. I'll go woo, truly. I'm kind of a little shocked by the the fact that I didn't actually go completely up into flames. How does this work? Okay, that was not it. Okay. What if we, okay, maybe I have an idea. I think I'm overthinking this, as per usual, but what could go wrong? this is going exactly as I planned right here. Okay, I can't help but notice that this also does not work. Very good. So I guess I was wrong there as well. Paddle boat? Did this one today? Ah, I see. Yeah, no, I didn't really expect that to work. But I'll allow it. Boy, will I ever allow it. What do we got going on here? This is probably fine. Okay. We're gonna just, whoop. Oh no! At least it's like halfway. So I attached the board to the outside of the wheel. Oh. I mean, that works. I missed the chest. Oh, well now you know. Now you can go back. What is going on? Backtracking, I know it's a curse, but you know, you learn fun things from it. Let's tread water. I think this is the paddle part. Learning couldn't be me. Honestly, same. How's it going, fish? And then the queen of overthinking. Just vibing. How about you? Same. I like how easily I did. Oh no. like how easily I did the other one to get the ball across, and I'm just here like, it is what it is. Turn it off? No, it's fine. It's working through its issues. I can't even remember what side worked after all that. Okay. So I think like, if it didn't work the first time, it'll work the second time, right? Just swim under it. It's part of the tactic, I swear. Yeah. If not the second, then the third. Oh no! I mean, it's working. I can't complain. Oh god. It's a wild one. Ye frickin' ha. Oh god. No, 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 no. I could have just swam across this entire time instead of dealing with this. This is just me swimming in real life. Oh god. We've capsized, Captain. No, I think we're doing fine. Oh no. I like how I like struggled and the ball is just like safely over here. Oh my god. This is why I can't have nice things. Oh shit. Easy, yeah. We sailed through that one. Maybe not literally, but attach the boards to the middle of the outside of the tires. That's smart. Not under them? We learned. Was pretty stable. What, you didn't have the same ride as I did? Can't believe this. That was mechanical genius right there. Who wouldn't want to ride like that? It had an extra sense of adventure. You didn't want a backseat? No, that's okay. I appreciate that. Truly one of the hardest puzzles. Mechanic. That's what I am. It's my side title. Streamer, mechanic. Maybe an engineer. Who's to say? I really wish I could remember what this horse's name was. I do see another shrine in the distance, so I guess we'll head towards that. It's kind of in the direction we're going. Can't wait for Minx to get some of the lava flow one. Oh no, that sounds dangerous. Me with fire? Like we're setting ourselves up for disaster at that point. Oh, horse friend, I don't think we're going to be able to take you with us. Also, that's a very ominous red glow I'm seeing. I don't think I like that. My experience with this game so far is red is bad, green and blue good. Just swim through the lava? Oh, of course. Yeah. I'm probably fireproof. I don't know. We did just roll over some lava and I caught fire and lived, so... That must mean I'll live in all circumstances. Clearly. Whatcha? Deep force. I see. Very good. Okay. So I think I'm not smart. Can I? Okay. So we don't want that one. Can I climb onto the ball? Probably not. I'll figure it out, I swear. Probably. What if, right, we just attach a rocket to it? It makes sense in my head, but I'm realizing now I might not have a rocket. Okay. what if I don't know what I'm doing. What if I get it on the trajectory for it to go down, and then I put a bomb on top of it, and then the bomb makes it go down extra hard? Ah. Like, so if I just do this, and then this is hurting my head. Right? So if I do that, and then I stick this. I'll just stick this right there. Right? Okay, so we've got that attached, right? And then we take this and then we try to the best of our ability to line it up with where it's supposed to go. Right? So we drop it, and then we do the rewind. Oh god. Fuck. I didn't think this through very well. I don't think that's how I was supposed to do it, but it did the job. I have a feeling that we could have realistically we probably could have, like, just shot the thing on the ceiling and saved all the trouble of doing anything with the bomb. And then, oh my god. Can I go back for the other one? The ball is essential. It feels like it is. Honestly. Like, can I climb onto this? Yeah, okay. And then what if... I mean, technically, I hit the target. There's absolutely no reason for me to be up here, but for science. Thought you were in the back rooms for a sec? I know. Just bring the ball. So if we take this here ball, right, and then we take this here plank, and we rotate it. Oh, thanks for the lyric blossom. Right, okay, so we've got this. Which I am totally nailing putting on top, by the way. Just attach in the middle. Is that too much to ask? Okay, so we've got this, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab it from the bottom and we're just gonna use it as a poking stick. Okay, so my idea to use it as a poking stick wasn't great. Awkward. I genuinely hoped that that would actually just bounce back up. Operation Pokey Stick failed. It's not one of my best ideas, I guess. Definitely had more brilliant moments. Are you gonna go about duping items? No, I don't think so. I feel like I'm gonna see how she goes normally. Okay, that didn't work either. Great. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, what if... Oh no, the ball's too far now. Shit. How you doing, Asia? Welcome in to I Don't Know How Physics Works with your girl, Denise. Why make a puzzle if you don't need to use it? God damn. Like, I swear to God. Okay, well, I'm gonna take this panel with me. Easy, yep. Fits right through that door. Okay. This is fine. Can I get a let a survivor bleed out because he was annoying? I mean, are you really playing the game if you don't do that? God. Toxic? I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. This time, I think the pokey stick might actually work as a method. Okay, hold up. So we got this. What do you mean I can't grab that? It's just as far. ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna attach the ball. Very good. Then we're gonna use rewind time on the platform. And realize very quickly that it's not gonna take it up because I took too much time trying to figure that out. Okay, so do I even need to take the ball over at this point? Truthfully. And using that big brain, I put it almost too much to work right now. This is far too buoyant. Okay, so probably don't need the ball. I mean, it feels like the ball worked really well in terms of a method. Fuck. But moral support, I guess. I love League again. Did you get some wins in? Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Okay, well now we really don't need the ball. Because we can get in here now and we can rewind time. And then hopefully not... Pretty ballsy, oh my god. Hopefully not have it take the entire time to get us all the way to the top. Oh, are you kidding me? I hate this. No! had to carry my brain deficit teammates. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. Oh, god damn it. Please, for the love of God. I feel like your teammates probably have more brain cells than I do right now, not gonna lie. Oh, okay, we got more lift with that one. Maybe that was it. We just needed the extra lift. Holy shit. That took far too long. You can afford brain cells in this economy? Honestly, it's a wonder. If anything, I've been selling mine. That was a large brain cell play. I think that was just me being very stubborn and needing to move on. It's like, I'm pretty sure, Loki, if I ever played League with you, you'd probably just, like, be done within, like, so little time. Like, nuh-uh. Her bullshit, don't have time for that. Because I like to play support classes and then play them like an assassin. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. How does one ride a horse again? Okay, there we go. I only do ARAM. See, I find ARAM stressful, but I think it's because I haven't played enough characters to really know what I'm doing. It's also the only mode people will play with me though, so... maybe I should think about that. Okay. So, it looks like we're on the right track. We got a river. That's promising. As long as you don't try to... Wait, what? 10 minutes because a champ is busted in the game ending? Oh. Yeah, no, I'll see things through to the end kind of deal. Okay, so I think we're on the right track. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we gotta go up through this cave network. An awful lot of things for us to take too, which makes me a little nervous. Oh shit, what do we have? What do we have? Oh! We've got, okay, another sword. Fantastic. Love to see it. Ooh, a claymore stick. Very interesting. And my friends does that, and they're really stubborn, even if they try to switch lanes with them so they can do better. Oh. See, I have a bad habit of, like, switching lanes, but that's more that, like, somebody will look like they could use a little helping hand, and I feel like I'm not doing anything. It's like, I am the problem. Ooh, hearty truffle. Those are good. Not mad about that discovery. Not really sure how to deal with that, though. Oops. Like everything in Zelda, shoot it in the face. Honestly, why didn't I think of that earlier? Also, for an extra durable thing that I made myself, it's not actually that durable. Oh, this guy. Like, I feel like I should be knocking this out to get up there, but not at the same time. Thank you for the hydrate. I accidentally lost all my progress and I'm still derping around on the island? Wait, what? That's a lot of progress to lose. How did you lose that much? Doesn't the game, like, auto-save an obnoxious amount? Mid-game, had a smuggled intro cutscene master sword, tried to down... Oh. Oof. Okay, well, this is looking promising. And not at the same time. What's this black shit everywhere? Straight up keep on hitting crouch by accident. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Ah! That's so weird. I still like that. That feels so strange to think that's what happened. Ooh, a boomerang. Let's go! Okay, I'm gonna use the rusted claymore stick because I think it's funny. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't even think I'm going the right way. Like, I think I am, but I'm not. Ooh, roasted bass bat. What a treat. Okay, so we need to get rid of a bow so we can get that one. It's way cooler. Thank you for the lurk. I feel like God damn it. I feel like I'm probably gonna end up taking a very brief break soon, just to grab some more water. Sorry, friendos. And then we'll continue scaling the Mountain of Doom here. Something about going to the Zora domain just makes me really want to play, like, Twilight Princess, though. Like, I'd argue it's one of my favorite ones. Maybe it's more of a nostalgia thing because I managed to get as far as I did. These things. Oh my god, I don't remember how to block and deflect. That's what's happening right now. I just don't remember. I mean, all in all, it hasn't actually been that hard scaling this mountain. Okay, what are you gonna do here? Like, I wonder how far I'll actually manage to get tonight, even. Okay, we're gonna switch to the sword. Shit. Yeah, okay, we'll do flames. Sure. Making that shield. I feel like it's what we picked up. Although I've been attaching a lot of stupid stuff to shields, so I guess it's possible. Okay. Uno momento. We will be back in like 2 seconds. Yep. I just need some water. The tea is too much.
Nice.
Yep. Ow, ow, ow. I'll get Why? There we go. This is fine.
I'm so sorry. I laughed so loud, but it's so funny. Oh my god. Well, this is awkward.
Oh. Oh my god, you definitely don't play it extremely. It looks like a giant shit. Slush it. I think what I need to do is as soon as he... be like, can I get a oh yeah? Yeah, no, exactly. More like a hi. I can't even do it. My voice is not. My favorite streamer is here. Yeah. Yeah, they are. check out my socials. Join Discord. Meeks wears an eye patch, exactly. Oh, am I gonna get it this time? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I didn't think I'd get it. Oh, hello, friend. You are the best. Imagine things actually working. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, it might get super loud. Jesus. Fixed. I fixed it. Oh no. It's so damn loud now. No. Guess something to research. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, I'm dumb. Back in. Oh my god, I was missing in and I was like, what the heck is... No, thank you. I'm still waiting to like encounter something though. Like I know it's coming. Something's gonna pop out. I'm not mad goes back to Mad Meeks. I'm sorry. No thank you. There was our no thank you moment for this one. Oh god. She apologizes when she beats me in a game. Very kind.
Oh yeah, I beat all the kids. Feels good.
Couldn't be me. Luckily, Sully's like rock hard. They aren't. Oh god, they aren't taking. Screaming, my camera! me, Sonic. Oh no! That's so bad, I love it! It makes no sense! Why is Sonic Italian? Oh no, not the cauldrons. Names make them all guards sound like Jason Statham. Ooh wee. Look at us go. I haven't died for like at least like 2 minutes, I think. Fuck. Spoke too soon. Feetorama, because, you know, feet are neat. It's not my best moment, you know? Did Meeks just accidentally snipe a thrown rock out of the air? I did. Let's just say that it's skills though. I think that would be good if we just accept it as being pure skill. It likes to use a little tongue every once in a while, you know. Hold briefly and release to spin attack or rotate once and tap B. That ew was so cute. Oh, thank you. It's like I'm much better with saying uwu than I am with what's the other one? Ara ara. Can I step in one but not the other? What a throw. Yeah, right? Like, that is not the spot that I expected for that to land at all. I want to know what this duck does. I bet you that bucket is for something. Oh. I was kind of hoping maybe I could do a weird run jump thing here.
There! Find the dumpster!
Okay. Sorry about that, friends. Oh, I'm not sure, but I think Gerald's scared of rain, which I think is hilarious right now. Ah! Oh my lord. Okay. Oh, apologies. I'm super serial. I'll jump right back into whatever I was doing. I don't even know. Getting to the top of this is a vibe. I feel like we should make some food, though, before we do anything else. Thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch. Oh my god. Okay. What do we want to do for food? Mother, what are these malicious drops of water that are falling from the sky? Honestly, that's how it feels. I think after his little adventure outside for a month, he's just like, oh, it's the thing that soaked me. As soon as I closed the window, he stopped crying. Juice. Okay. So we need to, before we go any further up this mountain, make some food. Because we do not have any, because I've been eating it. Which, I mean, good for me for actually making sure that I eat the food that I've picked up. But, I don't know what I want to make, though. That's the problem. What's this? Small birds love this nut. You can eat it raw for a minor effect, but it can also be added as a spice for other recipes. Great. That's what we need here. We also need to sort these, probably. I know I picked up a truffle. Okay, so we got a truffle. Hardy truffle, and then we can pair it with a mushroom, a nut, some herbs. Maybe some salt, I guess. Why not? That sounds like a recipe from Breath of the Wild, I think. Yeah, buddy. Let's freaking go. Okay, so there's one. Now we can make some, like, shitty, like, we don't care meals. Like, I wish I had wheat. I bet you we could make, like, a pumpkin pie. That feels like something we should be able to make. I have Avril Lavigne stuck in my mouth. I'm so sorry. So sorry for everybody who has to bear witness to this. Electro simmered fruit. Okay, so we've got 2 new foods. It's it's not substantial, but we'll make it work. Oh, we could have made a deer friend. Can't believe this. Where do I gotta go? It looks like theoretically we should be able to follow along wherever these lanterns are, and it'll take us to where we need to go. Right? That seems logical. Until here, what the heck? Does it just... Is it all leading down to the right side? Or is it getting us to go there? I'm going to pretend that it's getting us to go this way. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't expect him to stab me with his head. Yikers. I've arguably gotten more deaths because of my own stupidity and falling outside of boss battles than I have actually in any other circumstance. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't think about this very well. Fuck off. Okay. Well, I know how I can avoid the entire camp now. Theoretically. Theoretically. Okay, so if from here... I plan very carefully. And shoot with a level of skill I do not have. God damn it. Okay. I think we're gonna die from drowning. Yep. There we go. Wait, did it let me survive that? I don't understand this game. Okay, well, we'll eat the seared steak, because, we need a bit of help. Okay, so that was it. Great. Okay. Christ. Okay. I expected a challenge.
Oh.
Hello, sir. I did half of that. He did more. You got some skill. They hardly posed a challenge to you, let alone a threat. Perhaps it's fate that we were to fight together like this. Your bravery deserves a reward. Take it. Thank God. I really needed some food. Rest of fellow Colton, presently hunting bubble frogs. Mysterious cave-dwelling creatures. Heard that one beast lurks in the cave in this very region. The question is, what cave? Okay, well, we already technically did it. So, that's not great for us. If I'm not mistaken, we just literally beat that before we came up this way. Splash fruit, a fruit that contains pressurized water. That's actually super helpful. Is this the end of this cave? Pretty much. Okay, is there something we can blow it at the top? Oh, yes. Okay, so if we can get on here. Oh wait, maybe not. Okay, so we're seeing underneath something. Hold up. Like, obviously there's a way to get up there, no? Guess we'll find out later. Maybe. Not actually sure what we should be doing with that cave. Like, obviously there's like something over top of it that we can get into, but... Oh no, we actually have to go that way. Oh, what a pain. Or at least I'm assuming we have to go over this way. There's no indicator of going elsewhere. Nailing this. Okay, so we're gonna... oh god, I hate this. Okay, we'll drop this swallow bowl for the Zorbo. I don't think this is where we were supposed to go. Like, it doesn't make sense. I think we need to start climbing upwards. Oh, or is that a cave? I think we found a cave. Just kidding. It just looks like it could be a cave. Oh no. Okay. Oh, of course, the ladder. The ladder of all things. What a foolish mistake I made, thinking that I would have to go any other way. By God. Oh, I recognize that. Nice. Learnings of the Zora Part 5. Okay, so this is... We walked up this path from the opposite side, I think. Lore. Love to see it. Lore that I skipped over. That seemed more like it was like present lore though, because like last time we were here it seemed to be a lot of stuff where it was like the history of the Zora. It wasn't just like the words of what felt like Sidon right there. Oh, we're so close. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll do 3 big gulps to make up for all the gulps missed before. Like, I feel like we were supposed to actually go up that side. I am playing this game wrong. It's the only explanation. What do we got here? Learnings of the Zora Part 4, 2 sisters of different blood as told by Prince Sidon. When I was young, I had an irrational fear of stranger. I was particularly bashful around Yona. Paralyzed, even. She was already so mature in manner, and she treated me like a little brother even though we were not related. There came an unseasonably heavy rain that quickly flooded the river as children who were playing there were swept away. I was battered by the water's strong flow, my fins helpless to resist. It was Yona who dragged me to safety on the shore. The water continued to swell as the shore waned, but Yona was unflappable. Sweetly comforting me as I shivered in fear was Mifa, my dear sister, who finally showed up to rescue us with other Zora adults in tow. I still remember Ziona's face as she gazed up at Mifa in admiration. My face must have looked the same as I gazed at Yona. As a child, I had 2 big sisters, one by birth and one by chance. Yona looked up to Mifa and I was in awe of them both. Before I knew it, years passed and my feelings for Yona became more difficult to quantify. Then one day, my father informed me that the amazing young woman who had once been like a sister to me was to be my bride. No! I already knew it was coming. But I'm still upset about it. He's destined for me. Perhaps these feelings and memories are too dear and private to commit to history, but such is the tale of this Zora prince. I'm so sad. Good for him, but I'm so sad. One day they were supposed to tell the story of us. Good thing that doesn't damage us. I've stepped in far too much at this point. good to know that the gunk's literally everywhere, though. 10 out of 10. Glad it wasn't just saved for us. Gerald, are you okay, buddy? Oh, I think we're about to have a blood moon. Get the sneaking suspicion.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
Could you imagine, though, if they didn't have the blood moon and, like, every time you killed something it was just permanently dead at some point? You'd just be, like, walking through an empty Hyrule. No new enemies. Okay, that's a pretty decent shield. Let's get rid of that one. Just kidding, I guess I'm gonna pick it up immediately. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Which I probably should have been smart and held on to. Quite frankly. They're extra scary. Why did they, like, they must be a god. They have 3 horns? They're gold? Are they like a king of the hogs? Oh my god. Oh god. Shit. Oh, come on. Ah! God damn. There's most of his health gone and everything. I got back just in time, honestly. Phenomenal timing, really. Okay, can't cure any more shields. Very good. So I'm going to drop actually this one. And then do exactly what I did last time. And then we're gonna equip this one. You can fuse shields, by the way. Wait, actually, that's pretty epic. It's got a pretty bomb shield, too. Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to drop this one. I'm going to drop this one. Great, okay. And then, Take this one. Wow. I love this. This is so stupid. Okay. And then I guess I'm gonna drop this one. And then pick up his big boy shield. Which we're gonna then equip. And then we're gonna fuse that with the other one. I kept slapping boulders on my shield. I mean, that's a much smarter method than what I just did. Truthfully. They've conveniently placed a lot of cooking stations along here, though. Nice. So much food. I know. I love this. I want to keep reading the stories, but I feel like I'm just gonna get more and more upset about how Sidon's not ours. Learnings of the Zora, Part 7, The Prince and the Swordsman, as told by Prince Sidon. The rain always stops, except when it does not. Wow, this humorous saying was once repeated with a soft chuckle around here. Then one day, heavy rain started falling in the domain, and no matter how many days passed, it did not cease. Although the Zora are a water-dwelling sort, we came to miss the warmth of the sun and the dry winds upon our backs. Alas, as fervent as our desire was, we had no means of stopping the cause of this unprecedented disaster. When all had given up hope, I, Sidon, took it upon myself to invite a Hylian to our domain. This young swordsman of few words was named Link. I trusted him at once, sensing great devotion in his kind eyes. It was immediately clear that the instincts were correct. Thanks to Link, we were able to face the threat head-on for justice. Our battle with the source of the disaster was intense, but my newfound friend and I refused to yield until we finally triumphed. Sometimes written words flow so much more readily than those spoken. Link, my dearest friend, you are an unparalleled swordsman, and I admire you very much. Does he admire me as much as Yona, though? That is the question. May lack fins and gills, but it matters not. The hero among heroes exudes magnificence tempered with steadiness. Though we are different, our hearts both yearn to serve a higher calling. Learned much from him, and I'm eternally grateful. As I recall my best friend, it occurs to me that though the rains have ceased, perhaps a true adventure never does. Wise words. I'd eat the popcorn, but I have full of chicken wings and onion rings. Oh, chicken. I really want to make chicken wings soon. Oh shit. I have a feeling I am not readily prepared to face this at the moment. Am I even going the right way? Like, I'm honestly questioning it so much. Like, this looks like I'm heading towards the Zora domain, at least. In fact, it is the Zora domain, so, we win! We win! Yeah! They're just like, wow, Link, what are you doing here? It's crazy. Things are bad and you showed up? Oh my god. Why did everything get so spooky? Everyone's been treated now, but we've used up all of the splash fruit. There are more injuries than anticipated. Please accept my apology. I mean, she kind of cute. Nothing to apologize for. You did what had to be done. Most importantly, I'm grateful to that everyone is all right. Now, if we could only do something about that statue. You there? Are you a traveler? Sorry that I did not notice you until now. I was focused on the matter of great importance. Zor's domain is in troubled times at present due to the sludge falling from the sky. Things have finally calmed down, at least for the moment. However, this place remains covered in sludge. Such a shame, as this particular statue is so incredibly important to the Zora of the domain. We were just discussing how we need to wash away the sludge. I apologize that I cannot provide a great deal of hospitality. Please do make yourself at home here. Can I take a splash fruit and just throw it at it? Select. It would appear that I have forgotten how to throw things. They're in dire straits here. What is going on? There's nobody in the throne room. What kind of kingdom is this? Okay, so clearly we need to clean off the statue in order to progress. I'm just dumb and don't have arrows. And I also, I also lack at some other things, like, the ability to remember things that they forced you to do a tutorial on. Oh my god, I get it. Y'all don't have splash fruit. Okay. I have to look it up. Yes, yes. Let's try this again, shall we? So we go R, select material to throw. This looks an awful lot like us theoretically riding Sidon. I know it's not. Did we clean it off? No, it's still got sludge on it. Yona sounds so feminine. You managed to wash it away. That statue is a symbol of hope for the Zora. It's very precious to us. Thank you so much for cleaning it up.
Yes.
In truth, that statue depicts the majestic forms of the pair who saved this cherished domain in the past. That's right, beloved Prince Sidon of the Zora and his very best friend, Sir Link, the heroic Hylian swordsman. Oh my god, it is us. Simply wonderful, is it not? How I'd love to meet him someday. Say, you have a similar stature to the Hylian hero, similar eyes as well. Oh my, and you're also a Hylian. That's crazy. What are the chances? And a swordsman. Wait, could it be? Are you Link, the swordsman of legend? Ahem, please remember to mind your manners, Chroma. Oh, please accept my apology.
Yes.
Yes, please pardon our rudeness. I'm quite surprised to learn that you're the legendary swordsman, Sir Link. I've heard mention of you nearly every day since I first arrived at this domain. I am Prince Sidon's... Oh, forgive me. I am your best friend's fiancé. Can't believe Sidon's and her boyfriend. Right? Me too. She's cute, though. I like her colors. My name's Yona. I'm truly honored to have the opportunity to meet you, Sir Link. Caretaker of the Zora. That's a strange title for the fiancé of the prince. Why did the shark people have boobs? I mean, they all have pecs, kinda. I'd heard that you were missing along with Princess Zelda. If I may ask, what brings you here? To see, my husbando, clearly. Now get out of here. To think that such a thing took place beneath Hyrule Castle, and now you're traveling the kingdom to investigate? So you're searching for Princess Zelda is what brought you to our domain.
Sure.
In that case, feel free to investigate the area around the domain as thoroughly as you see fit. Oh, I have a lovely idea. If you do not mind, I ask that you please go and meet with Sidon. I'm certain that he would be delighted to see you. Sidon can be found at Mifa Court, located at the peak of Polymus Mountain. Of course, he's all the way up there. Typical.
Oh.
Lady Yona, it's time. I fear we must be going now. Forgive me, Sir Link, but I must be on my way. But if it pleases you, after you've met Sidon, perhaps you can visit me at the infirmary on the floor above. I'm determined to be of assistance to you as best as I can. He's still mourning the loss of you, clearly. I'm the whole package deal here. Can't believe this. Okay, so I chose the wrong route. To try and get out of here. I also don't have any arrows, so hopefully we don't need them. And I fell. Love to see it. Like I wasted the splash route. Like that statue was definitely clean before I used all of them. Oh, it looks like now we can go buy arrows. That's handy. After the fact. Great.
Oh.
Hey. Hey, Hylian, it's good to see you out and about at such an early hour. I hear you came here for some kind of investigation. You should speak to the King Dorfan. Ah, except he's out investigating the sludge. Do not know when he'll return. Perhaps you should hear what Lady Jonas Stain said. She can be found at the infirmary in the back. She's treating those who are harmed by the sludge. No! I don't got time for her. You kidding me? There's bigger fish to fry. Frish. I really wish I had a horse. I know it's not going to be very useful once we actually like start climbing up this mountain, but oh my god. Oh, it's you! You really helped me out. So here's a bit of advice for you. If your gills... No, wait. You're a Hylian? What's this thing called? Ah, your nose. In any case, if that thing gets stuffed up with sludge, you can wash it in the water from the waterfall. But don't worry. That is the water that Prince Sidon cleaned at Mifa Court, which is upstream. I recall that Prince Sidon was once a tad headstrong. Now he's handling this sledge with the utmost patience and maturity. Suppose the old wisdom holds true. Turbulent waters produce strong fish. I just like all the fish sayings. It's great. This would be the appropriate use of a MILF hat. Okay, so we've got a random bed. That's kind of exciting.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
Well, that was some good sleeping we did. Have I been going the right way? Oh, this is the East Reservoir. Okay. Okay. I need a map. You can hit X and skip that? Smart. I don't know what that was. You get a cooking boost during the blood moon? Really? That seems really odd. I think I see what I gotta do. I don't know if it's better to have it in the water or out of the water. Make the Green Goblin... Wait, what? This is such a poorly balanced vehicle. Use the fans, make the Green Goblin scooter? Can I? I put it on backwards. Ah! It's pretty funny. Okay. So, how would I even do that, though? Like, would it work? I sent a pic in Discord. Oh, you will send a pic. Okay, okay. Just sent? Okay. I think I'm gonna run into issues with balance is the only issue. Oh, like that. Okay, wait. I've never actually made a vehicle in this so far, so... It's part of the process, just trust me on this. Like, conceptually, I understand exactly how they did this. Okay. This is painful and yet, like, oddly efficient in other ways. I don't think we're gonna make it. Yep. Oh, I see Sidon. Okay, everything else doesn't matter now. We'll touch the statue first. Oh, just kidding. The statue's covered in sludge. Grab shrine. I don't think I have a fruit anymore, though. We lack in that which splashes, unless I can throw a choo-choo at it. Oh, that actually worked. Okay, let's go! I didn't think that would actually work. Okay. Don't worry, Sidon, I'm coming for you. You didn't even see me coming. Can't believe this.
Huh?
Is that a whistle?
Huh? Is it really you?
He sounds much more regal than I remember.
It's good to see you, my friend.
Same energy, though. Think he saw you coming? Wow. The wink tells me that that's inappropriate. Link, it's been far too long. I received word that you'd gone missing and I was beside myself with concern. Whatever could have transpired?
No!
To think something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle, and afterward you mysteriously awoke on a sky island. The sky? Could it be that the sky is the key to everything after all? Saw me coming. Just everybody. He's got eyes on all of us. My apologies. I actually been wondering what the floating skylines. I've actually been wondering if the floating skyline island. Radler was a bad choice. Meeks, you have the screenshot proof? Don't you start math. You weren't supposed to bring that up. I've got others. No. I'm a big Sidon stan, okay? Just look at that. He's so muscular. He's so tall. It's the full package deal. Now it ends up he's like oddly British too. Like, Okay. I'm not even gonna bother trying to like read that sentence anymore. That's why I've tasked a Zora historian with investigating rune fragments and all the historical documents related to the sky. As for me, I'm not at liberty to leave this spot at present, as I am uniquely qualified to deal with the sludge here. You You see, old friend, this place is the source of the water that flows into Zora's domain. That is why I have to use my power of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. If I cease, then the sullied water will flow into our beloved home and there will be much pain and suffering. That's why I can't afford to leave here, no matter what. Say, Link, does it not seem that Princess Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating sky islands and the ruins? I can't say islands. Oh, I do need water. Okay. If so, perhaps you should go and speak with our historian Giotto. Oh God. Okay. His many years have blessed him with great wisdom. More years means greater wisdom. Therefore, I'm very wisdomous. At present, you'll be able to find Giotto in continuing his investigation at Toto Lake. Thank you for the lurk care. Enjoy your Tears of the Kingdom. I'll leave you to your husbando. Thank you. Thank you. It's truly a great reunion, despite the fact that he has a fiance. That's really thrown off a lot of this right now. I guess I'll do the shrine, since we're already up here. And then I guess we gotta go to Toto Lake. Wait, what? What do you mean? Mid-air perch. I hate the sounds of this. I have no idea what this does. Okay, maybe I knew exactly what it does. In fact, I don't even think I needed to move all of the blocks, because I could have just, like, put this one up here. And then do, like, I mean, this is a cool one. I'm a big fan of this. Realizing I could have gotten away with, like, not bothering with the block at all. Very good. Or I have to go back for it anyway. God damn it. I didn't think this through very well. Truthfully, I probably didn't even need to bring this over. I probably could have gotten away with just like... going up and like not worrying about it. Oh shit. These are cool though. I wouldn't be opposed to more things that have like this kind of a structure. I feel like that's gotta be something. What do we think the chances are that under here is actually a chest? Oh, or there's a chest right there. I wonder what's the purpose of this? What's the purpose of this then? Oh my god, okay. Okay, the answer was there is absolutely actually no purpose. Very good. It is 100% here just to throw us off. Okay, let's see what happens when we pull the ball off of here. Nothing. Like, everything about this screams that it should be a slingshot. And that if we put this down, it'll trigger. Like, I get that it's not, but... Still feels like it. Like, I don't know. I think I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so I guess we can go do the one that's like underneath of the Zora domain as well. Oh, or I could just go and find Toto Lake, which can't be that far, right? Yes, you're a very cute cat. Yes, you are. Alright, so if I was Toto Lake, I don't know what that means for me, or where it could be. Because I do not think we've been there before. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's either this one or it's this one. If I had to take a guess. Which I guess works out for us as well, since it seems that there is a tower in that direction. There's a tower over to the left, too. I think I need to go to the left. Shit. God dang it. Ah. That guy's really scary. Why does he have a full sword for a nose? Oh no. Okay, so I think I saw a tower over this way, which means if we can get to it, we can get some more maps, so it might be a bit clearer where we have to go. Instead of just wandering in circles hoping for the best. That's a spooky sky island. Oh my god. Okay, so I think if we can get this tower, it'll unlock the map for us, so it'll be a bit more straightforward what we're looking for. So close yet so far. I wonder what the issue is going to be in Death Mountain. Like, obviously everything's already kind of on fire there. So what do we think the chances are of it just being still on fire? Ooh, nice. That was a good one. Get me out of here! Wish this humidity would go away. Same. Humidity sucks. I feel like a lot of like the temperatures would just be a lot better if they were dry. Cheeks coming up. Please help me. Sludge fell upon me so suddenly. If I could wash it away, I could wash it away only if I had some water. I can word so good. Honestly, no, I wanted to throw. What's the humidity level for you, Aiden? Because for me, it's been like 75, 80 for a few days. Not digging it. This guy looks very Voldemort-esque. I mean, now that I'm like doing it from this angle, I can see that he has a bit of a nose, but... Takes this Zora spear as a token of my appreciation. Decayed like all the other weapons of the time of the upheaval, but, well, it's not unusable at least. Oh, good. Just in time. I quite needed a weapon. Map time, let's go! The way the arms come out is almost like concerning. In any other circumstance, this would be an evil robot. Oh, you can see so many shrines from up here. Sky Island's not looking too fun. Well then. It's not my finest moment, to say the least. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get all the way to the lake. We're going to have to land in this waterfall and hope to God that I just don't hit the edge, because that's a very likely thing to happen. The heck? Oh. You know, that one will be really easy if we get Zora armor. My bad 75% humidity? Hey, that's not great. It's not great. I mean, it's still really bad. The worst part is there isn't really anything you can do about humidity. You just kind of have to deal with it. At its stickiness, take a cold shower, I guess. You'll still be sticky after, but it'll be refreshing. Yeah, you are definitely not having the best day. I am not envious. I'm so sorry. I don't know what this is. But I'm assuming we need to connect it to this in some capacity. Okay, so now we have this nifty battery. There you go. God.
Boom!
Oh, thank you for the 500 biddies. A fuck? Gorsh. Oh no. What? Thank you kindly. Okay. Stay, batteries. Stay. I need to get to the top of this elevator. It's very important work. Oh, that was the whole thing? I'm sure there was a chest. Took someone long enough to bring GPU. Oh, I forgot to change it so it doesn't blink when I'm smiling. So instead we're just gonna deal with cursed double blink. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yikers. Let's a fucking go. So we have enough like lights seeds, I guess, that we can get 2 more heart containers or some stamina. So that's pretty good. If we see a goddess, if anybody at all sees a goddess, please let me know. In the meantime, I have to figure out where Toto Lake is. Maybe talk to Iona. Okay, Toto Lake.
Boom!
Jeez. Oh my god. What about cheese? Thank you for the 500 biddies again. Oh. How's it going, all? How's your day? Lulu Lake? Do I really have to be this zoomed in to see which lakes are which? Okay. No idea where this guy is. Lagoon, there's a bay. Oh, we've got some really gross looking lakes. Okay, it could be one of the green ones. Zora River Vale. Oh my god. Toto Lake. Ah, there we go. Nailing it. Right here. Expert of things, I'm sure.
Boom!
What the heck? Thank you all. Jeez.
Oh.
I don't know what to do with myself. Hydrate. Okay, I can do that. You know what? Just for you, I just drank the entirety of my water. Just for you. Zora armor? Oh, if only they gave me that beforehand. I need an ancient arowana. I can finish the armors right away if I can somehow acquire a scale from that fish. We've not seen the ancient arowaras around lately and no idea where they can be found. Since they're being used for making honor, Dento the blacksmith may know something about how to get one. If you find one, can you please bring it to me? Okay, well, I think the Zora armor is going to be crucial to us getting around without it being a pain in the ass, so...
Yes.
I love her voice, but not for her. Is that weird? Now, if I was a blacksmith, where would I be?
Yeah. Oh?
They're really scary looking. I've heard whispers that what you seek may be spotted near Mifa's statue, which is at the peak of the mountain. This rare fish has almost never been caught, and was used in the distance past to repair Zora armor. Why has it appeared again? Is this the result of the upheaval? The upheaval seems to be the cause of a lot of things. I'm not even surprised at this point. Luckily, we got our point up here, so we can go up there really quick. I'm waiting for this to be a monstrous fish that we actually have to fight. Question? Answer potentially. Is Zelda in Majora's Mask? I don't know. I've never played enough Majora's Mask to find out, actually. I would assume. But now I'm doubting. I've just never played it all. Yeah, no, me neither. Well, that's not true. I've played a little bit of Majora's Mask. I think I've dabbled in a fair amount of the Zelda games. I've just never actually, like, seriously played the most of the way through. And the few that I have almost, like, played seriously, it's like... I feel like it doesn't count, but Majora's Mask, I don't actually know.
Ah.
By the way, there's some fish I've never seen swimming at the base of the statue. Just now, I could have sworn I seen something plop into the water. Whatever it was, I wonder something. I need to pay better attention. Okay, so we got the fish that we required for our armor. I think we only needed one, so that's easy. That was easy. I feel like, and has anybody in here who's listening played Majora's Mask? I don't even know. All I remember from Majora's Mask is because you get essentially like plopped right into the plot of having to go collect the masks from everybody. I think you bypass like meeting Zelda at the beginning or being given the history where you're like rescuing Zelda. Because you're just essentially like trying to like save the world before the moon crashes.
Whoa!
I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
Mm.
Come on, give me my armor.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So we're gonna have fur pants with a wetsuit top. We're gonna look so stylin'.
Whoa!
Beauty.
Yes.
She's so agreeable. Maybe we'll switch back to our, like... our wrapped around pants. No, it looks weird. We'll go for the boots with the fur. Makes a lot more sense in this scenario. Part of me wants to play Majora's Mask now, actually. I feel like it isn't it one of the more difficult ones though? Like a lot of people say it's the harder one because of the time restrictions. I most definitely could have just gone to the top. Okay. That was a poor move on my part. Because now I awkwardly have to try and get back up. I am so dumb sometimes. Honestly, okay. Like, I could see playing Majora's Mask and not actually being able to get very far the first time because until you actually, like, figure out the dungeons and everything, you're kind of, like, stuck in a weird way. Swim up! Swim up! Brain hurty? Mine does too, Ouija. How's it going? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. My brain hurts so much. I was like, I was sick all yesterday. And I think, like, even though I slept most of yesterday, it still hasn't quite, like, been shaken. You good, buddy? I am, like, I'm weirdly wiped. How you doing? I don't know what it is. My energy levels are like the made tea for stream because I thought maybe I'd be a bit tired. Didn't really help. Here we are. Trying to sleep normal hours and failing. It's really hard to do. I had been trying to for a while myself, and it's just like not very possible. I found with streaming actually it's really difficult. Like I've been trying to like shift my whole day forward an hour essentially because I've convinced myself that if I just start my day early, that didn't quite do what I had hoped. Okay. So I've convinced myself if I start my day like an hour earlier, then obviously... Oh, can we go up this one? I don't think we can. We just had a full explanation on not being able to go up waterfalls that have sludge, but I'm still gonna try and do it. But yeah, sleeping normal hours is like the worst. Define normal? I went to bed at 3. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's a bit of a different scenario right there. For me, I just like I wish that I went to bed maybe like an hour earlier. So my theory is if I start stream at 7, in theory, I can wake up at 6 because I can end stream at 10. I went to bed 7 hours ago. Oh my god, how do you do that though? Like, wouldn't the rest of life kind of get in the way of that? I wish I went to bed 7 hours ago. That would have been great. More for me than anything, though. You see that opening there? I do. It's quite a gape in the cliff. Cliff crumbled as a result of the upheaval, and that revealed these ancient ruins. Prince Haidon immediately ordered a thorough investigation. Chao is a historian, so this kind of thing is his specialty. He's terribly excited and is completely transfixed by the ruin. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go find him. You'd think so, but but it screws up the rest of my life. I mean, it's probably not healthy, but like, I just like sleeping. This dignified presentation. Yes, the writing looks like waves upon a stormy sea. Extraordinary. This ancient stone slate was written by our Zera ancestors from a distant past and left us to discover. Stand upon the land of the skyfish, a droplet, the watery bridge. Alas, I cannot decipher it. Ah, Link. Ouija, let's go! Okay, I'll set you up. I got you. I got you. It's my blue impression. It's pretty good, no? Now I just need to figure out magenta. I'll have both colors. Priorities. True.
Ah!
9 in a 10, being honest. Oh, good. I like how it's down 1. It keeps me humble. Better than all the other things I can do, like my bad Japanese that I only can do in a high-pitched voice. and only know words from listening to anime, so it's probably not even right. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing right now? He said something about a slate, and then I stopped reading. Meeks just screams baka everywhere, yeah. Arigato gozaimasu. On a loop. Didn't hit, but it tried its best. Also, how the heck did it get there? Nailed it.
Whoa!
What's this? The stone slate? I can hardly believe my eyes. How did he miss it? Must thank you. Oh, no need to thank me. It was nothing. Incredible, I can finally read it. Yes, I very well can. Stand upon the land of the skyfish and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and you shall reveal a most wondrous thing. See the watery bridges rest spot upon your own two eyes, that which connects the Zord to the people of the skies. This is an extraordinary discovery. This important text actually tells us how to journey into the sky. Please, for the love of God, tell me directly what it is. Though in truth that mystery just leads us straight into another. One difficulty has been overcome and yet another has appeared in its wake. As it mentions the mark of the king, perhaps it would be prudent to consult King Dorofan. I really wish they'd just call him Sidon. I assume he'll be returning from his investigations of the sludge shortly. No, he has made it very clear that he cannot leave his post. Actually, sir. No, I mean, like, why wouldn't they just call him Sidon instead of King? Like, we already know who it is, you know? Like, they keep emphasizing he's the king. It's making it confusing. Because Dorfan's his father? Yeah, but, like, it's confusing because, like, they... Oh, man. Wait. I'm so confused now. Because earlier they said the king, and then I went up and it was Sidon. Well, okay, so I guess we might as well... See? I don't even know what's going on. I'm just here. I guess I would have just assumed, given the fact that, like, Sidon's fiance is here too. Not that she can't just come live here, it just seems like just a little too soon, you know? super kick. Hiya! Never seen so many people down bad over a fish. Oh, man. But at the same time, I actually hate Sidon's energy. I'm on the cusp. Thank you all. Thank you. Sidon sounds like I didn't realize what his voice is supposed to sound like. So hearing him speak in the cutscene, I was like, I'm very confused. This is like a different voice than I actually remembered it being, but it makes more sense against like Nephi, I guess. Chris Redfield and oh, what's Chris Redfield? From who? I need explanations. Sidon, for me, I associate with Arthur from Fire Emblem. Resident Evil, oh. It's all up on folks who are allowed to play our King Dorfin game. We can't keep playing with you here, so take the hint and scram. Wow. Wait, is that not what RE is? What's RE? I would have assumed Resident Evil. Wow, they're really on to me. The children shooed me away. They declared they're playing a secret game and insisted that adults are not allowed. Did hear something interesting about the little game, though. They're allegedly pretending to be the king. What's more, it seems they're recreating recent events. It's ill-advised to allow them to mess around over there. As an adult, must participate. Watch over them. Smooth. The question is, how do I sneak a peek? I wonder if there's somewhere I could hide. Oh, wow, that was a cursed wink. Still going. This is fun. Welcome in, Raiders. How we doing? Ace, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Oh. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Sliver. Was pretty good. What were you up to? What was the vibe tonight? Yu-Gi-Oh! Hell yeah. How you do? Were you playing like, I don't know how Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel actually works. Is it like competitive or... Oh, you've got all hyped. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh! True. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. Mustard Duel? Mustard's pretty great. Master Duel is everything? Oh my god. Do I need to get in on this? Oh, sorry. Frantic cat. Meaning all the painful new archetypes of the modern game. Wait, what? It's like, I don't even know. Last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh! It was still Yugi. Oh no. lends itself to be very player versus player, but there's some player versus bots. Oh, okay, okay. So like you have the option at the end of the day. Well, it sounds like you had a time. Big wins, big losses. I can't tell anymore. Card games spook me out. I play them, I'm not good at them. I'm so sorry. I really gotta turn off this blink though, this is driving me nuts. There we go. Well, I guess for anybody who joined in, if you aren't familiar with me, my name's Meek P. You can call me Meeks or Mika. We play Zelda on Sundays right now. Because we were going to do it all the time, but that's a lot of Zelda, so I'm just doing it on Sundays. And it's a vibe. To say the least. So what you're saying is we could get you in on OG style duel? Maybe. I don't know. Like, last time I played a card game-esque game was probably, I was playing Runeterra for a while, but it's because it was the only thing that I could easily get on my tablet. So it was like, hey, why not? Oh, I guess, yeah, no, that's not true. I was playing online TCG for a while. I still do off and on because all the like card codes, they have like pretty much every single card that you can get in the deck, but or at least for like Scarlet and Violet. Yes, I'd be down for Magic too. I wanted to get into like Magic Arena for a while, except I found like as soon as you got off of the tutorial, it was a very steep learning curve. We watched you play like 2 or 3 months ago. Wasn't that long? I haven't played in a little while. Spot with clear water. Oh god. I'm half paying attention. Somewhere between Polymus Mountain and the domain. And there's supposed to be a secret entrance beside the waterfall too. How cool is that? Secret entrance behind a waterfall with clean water. I don't know if they've repeated it enough times. Maybe 4? I don't think it was that long ago. It might have been. It might have been. Okay, so we need a clean waterfall. Check. Nailed it. We found one right away. Honestly, I need to get into playing again, because, like, I got pretty far in the Battle Pass, not gonna lie. I do like how Pokemon TCG, the Battle Pass kind of, like, lets you do ranked or unranked, and it still counts towards it, instead of it being like, you gotta play against other people all the time. Progression. In that sense, it was better than Unite. Oh, wait, no, Unite let you... No, not Unite, online TCG, but like, Unite's Battle Pass wasn't too bad, except like Unite's Battle Pass, no matter what, you kind of have to pay for. TCG, they give you so many free credits that you actually can just buy the Battle Pass with like the alleged pay-to-win money. But really, it's like you can kind of get away with just spending all the points that you make from doing the Battle Pass. Oh. I think that's where we need to go. Well, this was easier to get to than I thought it would be. Pristine Sanctum. I haven't played, like, Unite in a hot minute, not gonna lie. I've seen some, like, pretty interesting plays with the new characters, though. Like, Leafeon seems to be really good. The king is looking worse for wear. How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Hold, my ever-loved Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here is only going to be confused as to what is going on. He looks like he's dying, friends. Been some time since we last spoke. I've received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Well, well, to think that such a thing could transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. You expect us to believe that the Princess Zelda simply disappeared just like that? Do not sully our ears with your lies. I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Oh my god. Oh, am I okay? Probably not. But we knew that. Link, I'll now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind the seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Muzu and I had left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences. That is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beasts upon us. King Dorphin valiantly vanquished the threat, however he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. Word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King. The resulting turmoil would be devastating. That is why we're temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. Ugh. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared in Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. May well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Sidon ordered Jihato, the historian well acquainted with the ruins, to investigate. Wonder if any progress has been made. Oh, you've already spoken. You say that the Mark of the King was mentioned on the stone slate that was restored? Indeed, I do know of it. The Mark of the King refers to a Zora King's scale. One of my scales, in other words. I didn't even realize they could take scales off. I just assumed that it was like skin, you know? Heard it called by the name you mentioned in an ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how it was used. If this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, then by all means, please take it. There is no need for restraint. This is nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and acquire more. What? He's just... Oh god, he's just giving us his skin. After all that transpired and after much reflection, I have come to a realization. I must truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass the title of king on to Sidon. In any case, that is a matter for another day, after the chaos surrounding the sludge has quieted. Please inform Sidon about my situation and about the king's scale. Tell him there's no need to worry about me. Tell him he must go forth and do what needs to be done. Okay. You got it, King Sir. Okay, where's this taking us? Somewhere fun, I hope. I do appreciate how it seems like we can just like endlessly go up the waterfalls with no worry of stamina. water's not that deep. Fun fact, I never knew about the floor level entrance. I came in the way you left. Really?
Oh.
That's the Zora Arma. It really is perfect on you. I have no doubt that it will help you on your search for Princess Zelda. Speaking of, have you found anything? What? Did you say my father was attacked by a monster? And that Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could that possibly mean? Well, for now, I fear all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention the monster and that filthy sludge. It seems our course is skyward. We now know that the mark of the king written on the slate refers to my father's scale. And the only remaining mystery is that of the land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Caffeine makes me tired and I just ate 2 caffeine. Oh no. That's not good. I'm just ready to pass the fuck out. Stand upon the land of the skyfish, and that must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I'm sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it'll lead us to the floating rock that will be the shape of the droplet. Link, if you find any leads, please let me know at once. Land of the skyfish. I got nothing. Like, I feel like this has to be something. That's some not sludge water coming out of its mouth, right? Man, I'm so smart. Look, it's shaped like a fish and everything. Just stomp in the sludge. Don't worry about it. I forgot the rest of the hints, though. Okay, so we're trying to get there. Fantastic. Man, I really should have paid more attention. Land of the skyfish. They said something about tears. This Mario Sunshine level is weird. I know. It really trips me out. I really hope they don't expect me to clean off this entire thing. Stand upon the land of the skyfish, behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and you shall reveal a most wonderful thing. Okay. So we need to find a droplet? I saw it. What do you mean you saw it? Did I just like overlook it completely? Oh! Oh! I see it too! Oh. Okay, wait. Do I have to have it lined up, do you think? And it's smack side on in the side of the face. Oh. Or it cleanses the water. Oh my. This was unexpected. Well, time to jump off without any sense of, fear. I'm in danger. So's the rest of the world if they're relying on me. I'm kind of debating. Maybe I should have talked to Sidon. In hindsight. Oh shit. I have regrets. Oh, I have regrets. Oh, I have regrets. I thought it was closer. Okay, well. Dumb ways to die. Okay. Well, I'm gonna jump off this way this time. If only you could exchange stuff. Hush. I want to. I just didn't remember seeing a goddess statue. Oh, Yona's up here now. It's far too dangerous for you to be here.
Yes.
Darling, oh my. I came here because there's something I need to speak to you about. I've been thinking for quite some time. Hello there, Link. Oh. What's happened, my friend? Did you figure something out? I did, Sidon, I did. Solved the ancient stone slate's riddle and a pillar of light appeared. If the words upon the stone slate are correct, a path to the sky may open if we investigate that location. Well done, Link. This is a huge development. I see. My dear Sidon. Think that you should go with Link to investigate the Pillar of Light. As I was just about to say, for a long time I've been concerned that you're holding yourself back and not acting as freely as I would have expected. But my love... Oh no, I can't. She's too... Oh... If you and Link join your powers, I'm certain you shall be able to overcome whatever danger awaits. That is undoubtedly true, however... Whatever is troubling you, Sidon? Why are you hesitating so? It's simply that... Oh. Yona deserves him, let him go. I can't. Sludge-like. Wait, what? Take care of the water at least for a little while. Do not fret about the domain. Come on, come fight with me. You know you wanna. It's up to you, my lady. Link, please, I must ask that you fight at my side once more. It is a mighty opponent, certainly, but we must not falter. When an opportunity presents itself, call out to me, and I'll use my power to envelop you in water, thusly shielding you from our foe. At that point, you may shoot forth the water as an attack to swing your weapon.
We need to get up close and personal with it. Be careful.
Is I think I got a little too close.
We have to remove the sludge somehow.
What do you mean we have to remove the sludge somehow? That's the whole point of this attack, isn't it? Roll. I guess we need a weapon. Weapons would help in this situation. Imagine Meek's sadness when she realizes her shield got eaten. He ate my double shield? I love that shield. It's my favorite one so far. It made no sense. What am I gonna do? Now I feel like I'm just gonna use a shitty one, like this one. Well, now he didn't, because you died, so yay!
Yes.
Okay, let me go faster. Why do I have to listen to your whole conversation? I find it strange that, like, the female Zora are so much smaller than the males. But only in the case of royalty, it feels. It's incentive to not lose to this baby boss.
Huh.
Okay, you can create a bubble of water that blocks an incoming enemy attack. If you swing your weapon, this water will be channeled into a long-range strike. Okay.
We need to get up close and personal with it. Be careful.
What is going on? Why? Okay. Y'all need space, honestly, it feels like it. Fuck. I'm so bad at things.
Got it.
Okay, unexpected twist. Fuck off. Are you kidding me? Have you not fought a like in this game yet? No. I haven't fought like anything. Unless there was one in space? What? Oh, you mean like as in I need to be further away. Its hide won't take damage. Great.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm honestly like, this might take a few tries. If I can't get it in this try though, I don't know if I'm gonna get it tonight, not gonna lie.
Huh. We need to get up close and personal with it. Be careful. Here goes.
Okay, so I wasted that again. Cool, 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 cool.
We have to remove the sludge somehow.
Okay. So we're pounding it with a bass. Very good. Oh, I didn't realize it was a two-handed weapon. Oh my god. Alright. This isn't happening tonight. It's just not happening. Like, do be hurting is true. And makes me too tired. Oh my god. Okay, so, I'm gonna set us up with a raid, and then I guess I'll be picking up right here next time. Yay! Just because, like, I legit, like, I'm too tired at the moment. Now the question is though, who the heck do we raid? It looks. Oh my god, is Dev doing a 3-year? Is everybody I know doing a 3-year affiliate revisit right now? Honestly, Devarian? Yeah, we can go do Dev. Dev, or I guess like daftest? Either or. Oh my god, daftest's model's been fully updated since the last time I saw it, and it's a little too spooky 5 me. Thanks. Breathing's great. I highly recommend it. Okay, yeah. No, I think Dev's doing some stuff where he's like talking about incentives and stuff. So we're gonna go hang out with Dev. I know we go see a lot of the same people a lot. But I am but a sleepy Mickey. Thanks for hanging out though, friends. Appreciate all of you. We will be back on Tuesday. I'm trying to start streaming at 7, but it is mostly dependent on whether or not I actually get home at a reasonable time. So we'll see how that goes. Ace, thank you so much for the raid. Very appreciated. Night night, Madam Beaks. Thanks, Ouija. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a bit. I will see y'all next time. I'll probably post a schedule. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do on Tuesday yet, not gonna lie. I'm kinda leaning towards definitely not fried chicken because I don't know if it's something I want to stream, but I think it's conceptually funny, so that's a good enough reason to. It could we could also just try for Cult of the Lamb again. That might be something else. I think since we're like stuck on the one who waits, it's like maybe not something we could change into an entire night, but we could at least like change it into something. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll save that for when I do my 2 year. We'll just like try and clean off a whole bunch of games. Who's to say? Anyway, have a good night. Bye bye.